Hey friends, how are you today? I took a little walk out by Lake Andrea, and as I was looking out across the water, I couldn't help but think of how we need to spiritually hydrate throughout our day and throughout our week. And I just wanted to encourage you today to get a little spiritual hydration in. I shared this past week a message that we've entitled Rising to the Occasion When the Bottom Falls Out. The previous week we talked about the first point of encouragement that I left with you was simply this: focus on what you have, not on what you don't have. And then this past week we talked about really accessing and the privilege that we have to access the living God. Just initiate just the opportunity that we have to access the living God. And I couldn't help but think again about the scripture passage. I want to read it to you just real quickly. It says, "As you come to him, the living stone, rejected by men, but chosen by God and precious to him, you also are living stones and are being built into a spiritual house." You know, from the beginning of time, from the Garden of Eden until the book of Revelation, God has made an opportunity for us to have access to him. And I really want to encourage you today to realize that he is the living stone, and he's building us into living stones, a holy priesthood, a people that offer up spiritual sacrifices to him. Those are the sacrifices of praise. Those are the sacrifices of our body, giving ourselves to him, our hands, our feet, our eyes, our ears, our mouth, to encourage somebody. And so today, I just want to encourage you to do that. You're a living stone. You know, you're very personal to him. I shared with you an illustration of my granddaughters, and they made some very special stones for me recently. Well, they had actually made them, and I came over and saw them and said, "Hey, Papa would like to have some of them for my garden." And so here was one of the stones. It's painted a little turtle. And then, let me grab a couple of them here. Here was another one. I think this was by Annie Bell. This just said hi, or be happy. I like that one. And then we got Julesy, who my oldest granddaughter, who gave me a ladybug, so I might nickname her Ladybug now. And then I got my youngest little Isla, who wrote Rock Star. So these are going in my garden. Why did I show them to you today? Well, I had another one in my garden, and it was this. It's completely plain, absolutely has no meaning, has no significance. But the ones that came from my granddaughters, those are the ones that are special to me. They're intimate. And that's what I want us to understand today, that we are living stones. Those, you see, that stone is just a stone, but the one that my granddaughters gave to me are special and intimate. I want to tell you today that you're special to God. You're a living stone. And there's an intimacy and there's a closeness that goes along with that. Hey, today, access your privilege that you have of approaching the living God. We want you to join us this next week for part 3 of rising to the occasion when the bottom falls out. So you plan to join us 10 o'clock Sunday morning, TCC Zion, YouTube, and you'll be able to get us at 10 o'clock. God bless you. We love you.